the office of President of the United States.
That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of your ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
Signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago.
This blade has a dark
The
past.
world is very different now.
It has
For
shed
man
much
holds in his
innocent
mortal
blood.
hands the power to abolish
You're a fool for
all
traveling alone
forms
so
of human
completely
poverty
unprepared.
and
You're
all
lucky your
forms
blood's
of
still
human
flowing.
life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs
So,
for
what
which
brings
our
you to the land
forebears
of the
fought
gatekeepers?
are still at issue around the globe.
I'm
The
searching
belief
for
that the
someone.
rights of man
Someone very
come
dear.
not from the
A
generosity of the
kindred
state,
spirit.
but from the hand of God.
A dragon.
We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of
A
that
dangerous
first
quest for a
revolution.
lone hunter.
Let the word go forth
I've been alone for as
from
long as
this
I can
time
remember.
and place to friend and foe alike, that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world. Let every nation know,
Hey, shh. We're almost
whether it
done.
wishes us well or
Hey,
ill,
sit still.
that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and
Good
the
night,
success of
Scales.
liberty. This much we pledge and more. To those old allies whose cultural and spiritual origins we share, we pledge the loyalty of faithful friends.
Get him,
United,
Scales! Come
there
on,
is
get
nothing
him!
we cannot do. In a host of cooperative nations. Divided, there is little we can do. For we dare not meet a powerful challenge at odds and
Scales?
split asunder. To those new states whom we welcome to the ranks of the free, we pledge our word that one form of colonial control shall not have passed away, merely to be replaced by a far more iron tyranny. We shall not always expect to find them supporting our views, but we shall always hope to find them strong supporting their own wisdom. And remember that in the past, those who are in power help themselves. For whatever period is required, but because it is right. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. To our sister republics, south of our border, we offer a special pledge to convert our good words into good deeds. In a new alliance of progress, to assist free men and free government in casting off the chains of poverty. But this peaceful revolution proposes cannot stop the train of hostile powers. That we shall join with them to oppose aggression or subversion anywhere in the Americas. And let every other power know that it is never their intention to change the master of its own house. That world assembly of sovereign nations, our last best hope, in an age where the instruments of war have far outpaced the instruments of peace, we renew our pledge of support to prevent it from becoming merely a forum for invective, to strengthen its shield of the new and the weak, and to enlarge the area in which its writ may run. Finally, to those nations who would make
You've
themselves
only
our
failed to
adversary,
see.
we offer not a pledge, but
These
a
are
request
Dragonlands, Sintel.
that both
We're
sides
closer than you know.
begin anew the quest for peace. Before the dark powers of destruction, unleashed by science, engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction. We dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. But neither can two great and powerful groups of nations take comfort from our present course, both sides overburdened by the cost of modern weapons, both rightly alarmed by the steady spread of the deadly atom, yet both racing to alter that uncertain balance of terror that stays the hand of mankind's final war. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Let both sides explore what problems divide us. Let both sides, for the first time, serious and precise absolute control of all nations. The wonders of science instead of terror. Let us explore the stars, conquer the desert, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the gods to conquer. Of Isaiah to undo the heavy burden and let the oppressed go free. And if a beachhead of cooperation may push back the jungle of suspicion, let both sides join in creating a new endeavor, Not a new balance of power, but a new world of law, where the strong are just, and the weak secure, and the peace preserved. All this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet by mankind. In your hands, my fellow citizens, all mine, of our course. Since this country was founded, each generation of Americans has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service surround the globe. Now the trumpet summons us again, not as a call to bear arms, though arms we need, not as a call to battle, though in battle we are, but a call to bear the burden of a long twilight struggle, year in and year out, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, a struggle against the common enemies of man, tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself. Can we forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance, north and south, east and west, that can assure a more fruitful life for all mankind? Will you join in that historic effort?
At my side, and when you see all that
in the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it.
To wake me